Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Give me a minute, babe.
Okay.
Talk to the people. Talk amongst yourselves.
I'm hopeful that you guys all had a great weekend.
Woo-hoo.
I think we had a great weekend ourselves,
Oh my
Lisa
goodness.
and I.
Oh my goodness, yes.
And I've resolved no longer to defile myself with 4 shots anymore ever.
Is that how many you had?
Yeah, and 3 beers, but that's not the point. Okay.
Did you move our chairs? You were real close.
Good morning, my name is Brian McNeill.
And I am LisaSantiagoMcNeill.
And thank you for joining us on our show, Let's Talk About It. We come to each Monday through Friday right here on the SIBN Network, on iHeartRadio, YouTube, TuneIn, as well as Facebook Live. Good morning to you.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Like. Please take a moment and share and comment. Let us know you're there.
I tell you, today is going to be one of the most important shows.
Here you go. Oh my God, it's too close. Hey, Miss Vivian. Good morning, Diva. Good morning.
It starts with desire.
A streetcar named Desire.
That's one way you can look at it. It starts with desire.
Hey, Antonio. Or is it Antoine? Oh, is that brother Powell from Sunday?
Yes.
Or Saturday?
Antoine Powell was the closing speaker for Saturday's event.
Yeah.
Mind Shift Experience is what it's called. The Mind Shift Experience.
Yes.
Where my baby was a rock star. Martha Rushing was a freaking rock star. Post. Okay. All right, cool. So good morning, Brother Antoine. Good morning, Phyllis. Good morning, Vivian. How you doing, my sister? Good morning, Monica Pearson.
Hey.
Good morning.
Good
morning, good
baby.
people. Lisa, honey, come through, love. I love your new look.
Thank you.
Keep them coming. Y'all have an awesome day.
You too. You too. Thank you. I like my new look too. And it's just the beginning of many. Look at that face. Did y'all see that face? Woo and sa.
Let me get used to a look. Please.
I don't know if I can do that, baby.
She ain't gonna let me get used to a look.
Gotta keep them guessing.
We're gonna talk about some important things today. First off, shouts out to Martha Rushing and Yvonne Skinner. Those two ladies, they have formulated a ministry called Butterfly Nation.
Butterfly Nation. Martha Rushing, empowerment author of Broke But Not Broken.
And when she said empowerment author, that means her book was published through Empowerment Publishing and Multimedia, which means published through Lisa.
Yeah, baby. Good morning, Precious. Good morning, Rosalind.
Good morning, Precious.
I haven't seen you in so long.
Phyllis
beautiful.
George is on the train. She probably got her earbuds in.
Yes.
Good morning, Phyllis. How you doing?
Good morning, Phyllis. Again.
So much to do to shout out. Shout out to Teresa Crawford.
Oh, shout out Kimberly Marie Jackson. Good morning, Diva, Decadence Popcorn.
Decadent Popcorn, Kimberly Marie Jackson. Shout out to Teresa Crawford. She had a birthday party. I mean, not a birthday party, a 3-year business anniversary party. She was celebrating the fact that she had left corporate and was in business for herself and for just 3 years.
Not 1, not 2, but 3 years.
And after the 2nd year of her business, she was able to purchase the home that we had the party in last week.
What you say?
That's a beautiful thing. This sister desired a home with palm trees in it. Okay, so she thought she was gonna have to leave the state, and she was telling us that. And she found a home right here, not far from Charlotte, with palm trees.
That's right, and it's beautiful, and we had a wonderful time. You guys might have seen a few shots from there. We really had a great time. Yes, Phyllis says she's gonna be going in and out on the train.
Okay.
I used to ride the train.
It starts with desire. That's what we're gonna talk about today, because most of the people that Lisa and I are blessed to know and be around that are within our circles are doers, are positive-minded achievers. They're going someplace. They're wanting to do something with their lives. They're either entrepreneurs or prepreneurs or authors or speakers. Those are the people that we tend to maybe attract
Yeah.
Those are people that we seek out.
Well, I think you attract what I think we do have the ability to attract. And I think that more people need to respect that they are attracting all the time.
Yes.
You are always attracting. And this is a little bit of information for the ladies. You're always attracting. And if you consistently attract a certain type of person, take a step back.
Yeah, if you're consistently getting a certain type of person,
take a step back. Because
what
water
is it that you're sending
its
out?
own level.
What are you sending out that keeps attracting this element?
Absolutely.
Cat Williams says it not nearly as elegantly as Lisa just did.
Billy Bronco!
Oh,
Billy Bronco! Ho!
I just said our show topic is it starts with desire, but we went on a little tangent because how Lisa just said you're always attractive.
Always attractive.
Cat Williams says if you keep ended up with ain't shit blankety blanks in your life, you need to figure out what it is about your blankety blank that keeps attracting blankety blank people in your life. Okay?
Because I don't attract those type of people in my life. And there was a season that I did, and I realized I had to shift.
For a season.
Yeah, for a whole season,
mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And it wasn't even only about relationship. It wasn't only about the people that I was dating or whatever. It was the people that I was attracting. Period. The people. Period. Women, whatever it was, were people that were connecting with the certain vibration that I was sending out.
And here's how you change that vibration. You change that vibration by studying or listening.
Praying and being intentional about
studying.
what you do.
Yes, about what you take in.
And what you think about.
Yes, what you think about primarily.
Yes.
Because whatever your current dominant thought is, you're moving towards it.
You're moving towards it, and you're also pulling that towards you. Good
So
morning,
if you're
good
thinking,
morning, Latasha.
oh my God, they're going to repo my car. If you're spending most of your time thinking about that,
guess what you'll manifest?
Your car is gone. Bethany Rucker, good morning, my sister. Oh my God, look at that hair. You know, I do need to shave. But, you know, it's only like a day's worth of growth because I did shave yesterday. So, but if I don't shave, you're right, Bethany, you'll be able to notice the hair if I don't shave. So I thank you, Bethany, for pointing out the fact that I do need to shave again because you can notice my hair. I appreciate it. That's so different than what I wear. But, you know, not typically. You know, I wear like this. I'm a conservative, you know, dress. I wear my deacon such and such walking suits and all that. I'm going to wear one today. But, no, I appreciate you noticing the hair. I did shave yesterday, so thank you, Bethany.
Good morning, my number 2. I miss you, pumpkin pie.
Who's your number 2?
It is 2 of 4.
You said you're number 2.
Yes.
I can't see it up there.
She knows who she is.
All right, but Bethany says that's okay. Good morning, Lisa and Brian. Keith Mill, good morning to you. And she says we're so cute together.
Aww.
Thank you very much, Bethany.
And she is BOL, busting out loud.
Thank you for putting the description because I didn't know what BOL meant.
Yes, but so I don't think I would have known what that was either.
Bold?
BOL.
Thank you for telling me because I would not have known.
That's funny.
But I want to talk today. It starts with desire. What do you want in your life? What do you want? Do you want it big enough? You know?
Do you really want it? If you really want it, do you really want it? If you really want it.
It starts with desire. How much do you want it? And do you know what it is? What is it that you desire?
Oh, that's important. Get to your it.
Get to your it. Bam.
Get to your it.
It starts
What
with
is
desire.
It? Who do you love?
And
Are you sure?
I thought I wasn't going to mention the name of the book, but I have to, I think.
It's okay. We're readers around here.
Yeah, the classic book, Think and Grow Rich, the first chapter is desire. Desire. Think and grow rich. You gotta want something. Mm-hmm. A lot of people, particularly in the poor neighborhoods, we both came out of very poor neighborhoods. Okay, everybody in our neighborhood was on some kind of welfare. Okay, in my neighborhood, everybody. Okay, had stamps. Okay, everybody in my neighborhood, because that's the kind of neighborhood I grew up in.
Stamps when they was in the book.
Yeah,
because we old. Stamps when they was fake Monopoly money.
But a lot
not
of times,
a fancy card
the
that you get to swipe
downside
around.
of living, growing up like that, is the psychic.
That's your joint? Okay.
Is the psychic disrepair it does to the whole family, because people start wanting less because they don't believe they can get it. So they don't even want the nicer bike as a kid because they don't believe they can get it.
Just want a bike.
Anything, yes. A used one or anything.
Shout out to Billy Bronco. You can't throw nothing out there that he can't catch.
Bernard Wright by Joe. That's right. Bethany Rucker, I would like to invite you too as guests on our morning inspiration show, which takes place Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings at 8 a.m. It ends at 8:30 a.m.
Okay.
How would I go about booking y'all? You reach out to Lisa. Okay. If you don't have her phone number, get it. Or send her a message.
Just inbox me.
Inbox her, okay?
I answer most of my inboxes after I feed my honey bunny.
Dr. Deborah Dunstan, good morning.
Diva out doing a darn thing this weekend.
Y'all should have been at the party with us.
I'm super excited that Dr. Deborah is here. Because, we get to see her so often, and we get to see her actively pursuing destiny.
Yeah. And it's exciting, actually, to watch.
It is. It
the
is one of my
steps that
most
she's
favorite
taking
things.
To pursue her destiny, her life's calling. She's operating under what I believe she's operating under is her calling.
Oh, yeah.
Good morning, Joaquina.
Hey, Joaquina.
Another one. She has a wonderful business called Celebrations Remembered.
But she's also got another amazing creative exploit that she is doing right now. Joaquina, please put the name of that in there. She's doing creative, and it's got it's creative spelled CRE and the number 8 IVE and something else. Creative something. And she's got some really cool snips.
Which also highlights something else we're going to talk about today. You can desire more than one thing. Okay?
Oh, the Grand Diva is on.
Arthur Lynette is on.
Jamona
Zabrew. You should have been at this party yesterday, Jamona. It was a pool party. Does she know Teresa?
I don't know. Good morning. She said, good morning, fam. I am loving your hair, Lisa and GM Coach B.
Good morning, Coach B.
Are you guys hearing us all right? Because we're not mic'd today.
Oh.
We're not mic'd. Because I was getting myself together this morning.
Where is the mic?
I can get the mic. I'm just asking the question. Nobody's complained about the sound.
I want to play with it.
I don't want to play with it. Hold this
thing. Just get the mic.
Don't drop it.
I got it. Okay. Yeah, we don't want anyone struggling to hear us, because on the recordings, it is better with the mic on the recording. So, it starts with desire is what I want to talk about today. How much do you want it? Billy says the sound is good, but I don't want to play with it. How much do you want it? When do you want it by? And what are you willing to give up to get it? What are you willing to pay to get it? You know, what are you willing to struggle with, try again for? What are you willing to give to get what it is that you desire? Ja, good morning. Ja says we can hear you fine, but we still not going to play with it. Demona, good morning. Traveling back to Charlotte. Now, where are you coming to Charlotte from, Demona? I know.
Probably Virginia, because that girl be gone.
She gets gone. We know this to be true.
She might have been going to visit. Going to visit Mama. Check. Microphone check.
Is it all plugged in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can y'all hear? Testing 1, 2, 3.
Good morning, Richard
Hey,
Armstrong.
what's good?
From across the pond.
I was actually planning to reach out to him. I think Richard and I are also LinkedIn friends, and I wanted to connect with you. So,
Richard's coming to us from London.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate you. Richard, what I want to talk about today was two things. I want people to talk about how great that weekend was, but I also want to talk about it starts with desire.
Lynette said she could hear the water in the background. She said, I'm loving the water sound in the background.
That's, let me tell you.
It's louder. Good, it's louder.
Lisa says that she doesn't want anything to do with the fish. Okay? That's what she says. I don't want to do nothing with the fish. I don't want nothing I have to take care of. I already got a husband to take care of, so I don't want no pets. Okay? And she sees me, changing the water, cleaning the tanks, adding fish, paying attention to my ecosystem. She don't want to do none of that. Well, Saturday, my woman got online. She did a bunch of research as I was taking my son to the train station. Came back home. She was armed with all this great information about, because we have baby snails now being born, okay? And Lisa had learned some stuff, and she told me to lower the water level, which is why you hear it. Normally, I keep the water level high so you don't hear it. But Lisa was like, no, you got to lower the water level because the snails lay their eggs above the water line. And she was able to explain it to her. I was like, okay. She gave you some stuff I didn't know. So she does, low-key, want to take care of the fish, too.
I want to take care of my husband. And the things that he likes are important to me. And I know that you were concerned about your babies. And I also wanted to be sure that you were getting the good information.
So you did.
So I did.
Billy Broncos, Richard says, yes, we are. It's louder now. Good. ASMR, LOL. Ha, ha, ha. Jamona coming back from Williamsburg. Cool. Now it doesn't sound like micro off.
Okay. Good.
Billy Bronco brought to
fall asleep with the water sound.
With the water sound voice. Rudell James. Now he's coming from where? Jamaica?
Who?
Rudell.
No, he's not Jamaica.
Bahamas?
St. Croix.
St. Croix.
St. Croix.
That's the Virgin Islands, right?
Yes.
So we got London, we got the Virgin Islands, and we got all throughout the United States that raised their hands.
And Sabrina's here, so we can begin.
Sabrina.
Hey, Laverne. Good morning.
Sister
Good
Laverne.
morning.
How you doing?
Laverne got some grown sons.
Richard, we're talking about how it starts with desire. Do you want anything? What is it that you want? The way to get something, it starts with desire. Would you like to retire a millionaire? Would you like to retire a millionaire?
So are you doing what's necessary in order to attract those millions?
What is it that you desire? And what are you willing to give up in an effort to get it?
Josh says, LisaSantiagoMcNeill, that is what an amazing wife does. Thank you for taking care of my brother, Brian Keith McNeill.
And she does tremendously. She takes care of me.
I surprised the hell out of him, though, Saturday when he got back. Because I didn't just throw all of the information out at him at once. I gave him a little bit, and then he tried to tell me what the people at the fish store said, and I had an answer for that, too, because I was studying.
She was studying. I was surprised. Good morning, Sabrina. How you doing? She says, good morning, family. That means she's talking about all of y'all.
You, and all of you in the back and in the front and in the middle.
Meaning love the dude.
Morning. You don't know how to say morning?
Morning. Okay. That's right. He's in St. Craig. Morning. Love the dude. What you do.
Rocket Lisa.
Rocket Lisa. Now, this hairstyle.
Hola. Tell it.
I had to run an errand. My car had a check engine light, so I had to take it to our mechanic to see what was up. So as I was gone, by the way, I needed new plugs, and I got new spark plugs, and the car runs great. Okay, that's all it was.
Good morning, priest. Peace.
But when I was gone, Lisa took the opportunity. He's going to be gone for an hour or so. Let me radically change my look before he comes home. That's what she did.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know she was going to do this. She went to the bathroom before I left. She goes, no, I'm going to be busy for another hour, so you go ahead and go and all that. All right, cool, no problem. I come back to this. No, she sent me a picture of this. I'm like, okay. But
I have to ask forgiveness and not permission for some things with my husband, because change is not something that he just races off to go. Let me go get some change. Let me have a different wife when I get home. Let me get some change. So I had to kind of just thrust it upon him. Now, I have been slow in this thrust. It's been about 4 years since I've done anything drastic with my hair.
That ain't true.
I've done one, but they were for shows. I've done one other hair, but it was for a show. But other than that, I have kept the traditional blonde mohawk that is our trademark. Mm-hmm. And so I had to figure out something that would still fall in line with our trademark, so you still be able to recognize who we are.
By Lisa's Blonde Do.
But that allowed me to amp to where I feel like I'm going. I am a rock star. And I've been feeling a little dowdy. And I know that you probably think dowdy is the last thing that comes to mind when you think of me. But sometimes conservative is constricting for me. And it has felt that way. And so the hair gave me... Son. Yeah, I got sunburned, actually. Mm-hmm. I got sunburned yesterday all over. I got to put some aloe on. So I needed to find my me.
So this is a rock star look.
This is my rock star look of the week.
Oh, come on, baby.
Woo! Did you just hear that?
Come on, baby. You don't have to change it weekly.
Laverne said, good morning. Sorry, been ghost. I've been in meetings and trainings for the past 2 weeks. I probably have 10 minutes to be with you guys. Well, we hope that you can
good 10 minutes
enjoy these 10 minutes and that we can really, really, really love on you today as we love you.
I appreciate you taking those minutes with us.
Don't forget that we are still in the midst of the Secret 7 challenge. It's challenge day.
The Secret 7 challenge is submit a video, submit a skit, record it to the tune of the Secret 7 song. Secret 7 is an adult intimacy, communications, and sex game. And they have a song. And we can get you the links if you want to submit, because the winner, and it happens at the end of August, is going to get $5,000 in cash. The winner with the most entertaining, interesting, or funny video gets $5,000 in cash.
For their favorite nonprofit that supports men.
I thought it was just going to the person.
We had that conversation already.
Oh, man.
Reel it back. Billy is laughing. You know what I wish we had recorded, though, from yesterday?
Come on, Billy.
How would you say that in the African
How
voice?
would I say that in the Wakanda voice?
Your Wakanda voice. It's challenge day.
I say I have to tell the story. When a man comes home to his wife to discover a radical change in her hair without his permission, we will not have it. I say we will not have it, oh.
But Richard said it's a very interesting conversation as we all have unhealthy emotional attachments to money, houses, cars. We expect these things to bring us happiness. However, these things are all temporary happiness because they are constantly changing. So our thoughts and emotions coincide with the unhealthy attachment. So basically, it all starts from within.
Well, I love what you said, but I have some contrarian opinions. Opinions to what Richard just said there. Because, the whole concept is such a slippery slope, Richard. So we're going to probably be on the same thing. But people who say stuff like money won't buy happiness or even allude to it. I just want to say this, that money buys more happiness than poverty. Money provides more shelter and food and protection than poverty. Money is the key to end all your woes. I couldn't stop it.
I couldn't. I was sitting over here holding it back. Your ups, your downs, your highs, and your lows.
Won't you tell me last time that love bought your clothes?
It's like that. And that's the way it is.
Money, and even money.
Money.
Even money. We're doing a show of desire, but money, according to Dr. Earl Nightingale, money, you get money in direct proportion to the demand for what you do, your ability to do what you do, and what's the third thing?
It had something to do with the ability to
and
be less
the difficulty in replacing you.
Yes, the difficulty.
The demand for what you do, the ability to do what you do, and the difficulty in replacing you.
And now understand this, and Richard, I definitely understand your perspective because it is one that can be commonly held, and as a matter of fact, I think I held it for a while. But see, here's the shift that came for me. It was not that money brought me happiness directly. It was the ability of money to be able to affect the things that made me happy, like giving to others.
Yes.
Giving to others, like helping nonprofits, like helping the poor and the needy. I can't give out of lack.
That's right.
And so, which is what I was trying to do. I was trying to give out of lack.
And so many people are still trying to do that.
And so by being in the place of trying to give out of my lack, I was capped off. There was a cap to my giving. And it also caused consternation that if I had more to replace what I was giving out, then I wouldn't have to focus on the limits.
Or even the frustration of family members, loved ones. I need money and that's not having enough to give. And so we made a choice. We wanted to make money.
We wanted to make more money.
It looks like you've beaten the sick bug. We have. Finally.
Yes, finally.
We were sick for weeks, it seemed like.
And Brian, it's some good trouble. Josh said Money will buy me enough happiness, in my opinion. Hey, Teresa, we just celebrated your 3rd anniversary.
And that's the way to do it. Teresa does good celebration. She had a great birthday celebration that we were blessed to be at.
Yes.
But 3 years anniversary. Now they say
3 years ago, a friend of mine asked me to say some MC rhyme, so I said this rhyme I'm about to say. I said
the rhyme was dope, and it went this way.
Took a test to become an MC.
And all the people were amazed at me, so Larry put me inside the Cadillac. The chauffeur drove off, and we never came back. They cut the record down to the. Now that's Sucker MCs by Run DMC.
And Richard says, yes, absolutely, Brian. I'm not saying we should not have it, but it should not control us. Absolutely. And that's the key critical distinction. Yep. Yes, Brian is in some good trouble. He
keeps saying brain is what he keeps writing.
Oh, would you hush? Can you read it?
Switch the A and the I, Rudell. Because you said brain twice this morning, bro.
That is right. Run DMC for the win. Richard
says, yes, great, amazing. But when the money controls you, that is unhealthy.
Absolutely.
You're right.
I agree.
Being grounded is important so you control the money, not the other way around. Mm-hmm. Money should not make you happy. It should add to your happiness. I think I like that better.
Yes, I like it.
Now, the whole thing about money control, how do you know money's controlling you? When you trust in your money more than you trust in your God.
Yes.
When you do
and when you're willing to do things for money that go against your personal
integrity, your personal beliefs, and your time. So when you're willing to do things for the sake of money, taking away, that's when you know money is controlling you.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you're taking away from your family. Do you love your family? Do you prioritize your family? Yes. But do you act like you prioritize your family?
But you know, that's the best thing I think about what it is that we do and about the people that we get to help is because for me, the surefire way to make sure that something doesn't control you is to have the ability to reproduce it. That means I can let it all go or have it all taken away from me or have it stripped from me or have somebody dangle it in front of me. And I know that all of that could be gone. And like a spider building a web, I could start all over again.
I promise you that's true for Lisa. If you took every dime she has, it would not throw her off because she knows she can make it again. That's her attitude all the time. She can produce it. She's learned how to produce it like a machine. That's what I call her. When she gets in her mode, like, you a woman, you a machine, baby.
You the Mickey Ficky machine, baby. Divine sound, what people do for money.
That's right. What people do for money. I wish I remember the dude's name that was the lead rapper in that group because he was awesome.
I bet Billy could tell you who it is. And when you judge others based on wealth, etc., absolutely.
I had a friend like that I really did not like this guy. But I liked him, but I didn't. He had this whole philosophy. He didn't want... Now you tell me how you feel about this. He didn't want any of the people that's ever around him be earning less than $100,000. If they made less than $100,000, they weren't welcome at his home. He wasn't going to hang out with him, and he was inviting people to his home.
Wow.
Yeah, he wanted everybody to come chill at his house to see his beautiful gazebo, backyard, swimming pool, basketball court in his house, and that's what he wanted people to do.
Wow.
He wanted y'all to see. He wanted to impress people, so he was inviting folks over, but he wanted to not even have any friends that made less than $100,000.
Wow.
Now, that same dude didn't want no friends that earned less than and he admit that. He had been in my classes for years.
Wow.
Okay? He had taken he had written wonderful testimonies. He even told me stuff that he learned from my classes elevated him to earning the money. He's told me this. Now, at the time, I was making less than $100,000. And he was telling me he don't want no friends making less than $100,000. Okay? Even though I know he learned it from me. So you think of how I felt about this.
Wow.
So he was like, and because of that, because I earn more than you do, I'm better than you now.
Yeah, I don't think I like that concept.
Me neither.
Bill said, Brian, that's an interesting concept. A friend you didn't like. Yeah, a friend you didn't like.
Yeah.
How can it be a friend that you don't like?
Yeah.
You mean an associate?
He was a friend.
That you didn't like?
Not all the time. Maybe that's the caveat. Not all the time.
Okay. That's right. This is Teresa saying that's right. And not be afraid, Lisa. You can get it all back. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I got it all back. That was the song for me. And I lean on that scripture. That scripture that talks about that God will restore everything that the moth and the cankerworm have eaten.
Yes.
I believe that with the very core of my...
Every time I hear that scripture.
Everything that the moth and the cankerworm have eaten, God will restore it back to you, and tenfold and hundredfold. And that's why you can't hold on to those losses. And sometimes the energy or the energy that you are connected to the loss is preventing you from walking into the game.
Now listen to this. Sabrina Huff was saying, I want to get into the pool with the red light on. LOL. And Teresa says, right, and not be afraid, Lisa. And she also said, I still got the lights. You can get in anytime with the red lights.
That's right. That red light. No, I would have been in the water with the red light, but I had started getting burned, and then the mosquitoes got me.
Oh, we could fix that.
Yep.
We know how to handle mosquitoes.
Yep.
We could have brought the the citronella candles out. We got citronella candles. We can fix the mosquito problem. They don't bother me as much. So, that's right. DJ Mike Music. Okay, let's see. Wait a minute. I gotta read with y'all. Members of Divine Sign, Brian, Keith McNeill, DJ Mike Music, Disco Richie, and Shelton D. Thank you.
I told you he could give you all of those days.
I mean, dang, right away.
He gave you everything. He gave it all to you. And Rudell said, not to be off subject, but Lisa, guess what? I had a copy of Member When, which is his third book in the series. And someone borrowed it without my permission. Yes, it was stolen. I wonder how well it will be received when it officially publishes. He had a printed copy, like a manuscript. I'm
sorry that happened to him, too.
I'm glad it happened. I hope it blesses them. And it's a proof of concept that book will be one that people want to have in their hands.
They want it so much that they're willing to steal.
Absolutely. Particularly if you have any island connection in your family. Remember when all of his books, I Wonder and I can't think of the other book. I just lost it out of my head. Words in a Moment and I Wonder, both of his books, they are very...
island-centric?
No, those are not as island-centric. Those are more education, understanding, people-centric.
Okay.
Right? The general population could accept it, and those who work with people and children with disabilities, learning disabilities, will be greatly blessed by it. But Member When is a emotional project.
Okay.
Particularly for people who have some Caribbean or island background, like the Skinners, or you know what I mean? Because it is nostalgic.
And they're from Tortola. No, not Tortola.
Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, TNT, Trinidad and Tobago.
Trinidad and Tobago.
William Brown, Lisa, I don't know if you are working that hair or that hair is working you.
Sorry.
Loving it.
I take both.
Introducing LisaSantiagoMcNeill
and her hair. And her hair. But Member When is a wonderful journey. It's so image filled. Mm-hmm. And if you've never been to the islands, you could take a vacation in the book.
Wonderful. That book serves dual purposes.
It does. It's wonderful. I love it. I love it.
It's transportation.
It is. Transmutation. It can take you there. Mm-hmm. And
so it starts with desire.
Yes.
What do you want? What are you willing to give to get it?
Mm-hmm.
Can you decide what you want? We were listening to some really, really good content this morning, Lisa and I, as we were preparing for the show. Mm-hmm. And it was talking about, like, let's take money as a desire that a lot of people have. There should be 3 types of money numbers that you should be aiming for. Mm-hmm. How much money you want in your retirement years. Mm-hmm. How much money you want, what?
Now.
Mm-hmm. And what was the third one?
I think it was the next level of money. So, like, where you are now,
okay,
where your first step in aspiration is, like, to get from where you are now. If you haven't gotten anywhere, then that's the first step. But if you are somewhere and you want to grow, that's the first step. Oh. And then the last one is your retirement.
I think the amount of money you want in the bank, and the amount of money you want coming in annually, and then the amount of money you want to have in your retirement years. Mm-hmm. I think that's what it was.
Yes, absolutely. So we want to continue to attract what we desire.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
Somebody's in my pocket. I mean, my neighbor's parking spot. Is that a kid bike?
I don't know. He's so nosy. He's so nosy. Honey, come back.
Do you see what she's doing?
What is she doing?
Oh, poor baby. Okay.
You said that Mr. J had some guests. Mm-hmm. Oh, Richard is getting deep. Here we go. Who are we without the material goods and job titles?
Thank you. Good question.
Then you will truly find yourself as being present with yourself. Is the reality of understanding you as a person, the temporary being. Only then will the power of gratitude as everyday blessings be in your life as you spread that joy.
Now,
Amen.
I actually love that. Who are we
that.
apart from our stuff? Mm-hmm. Who are we apart from our things? I think that's what he's talking about. Are you working the hair, or is the hair working you?
Yes. Well, I because I love the way it feels. I love it. Anyway, I just love it.
But who are you apart from your things?
Right, that part, Sabrina. Sabrina says, in your neighbor's parking spot, might have permission. LOL.
Anyway, Sabrina.
I don't know. I don't
recognize that car. Lisa has said to me, I'm going to end up curmudgeon-y.
Oh, yeah, he's going to end up curmudgeon-y. We're going to keep him working as long as we can because the world cannot stand a 75-year-old, 80-year-old Brian sitting on the front porch.
Get off my grass!
With a cigar.
Like Kevin Hart standing on the screen all day. Look at this.
Would you look at this?
Somebody come and look at this.
Yeah. Licking milk out the bowl.
Richard Armstrong, exactly. That hair is a separate topic.
It is. It's a whole separate topic, and I absolutely
the rock star look. You're gonna have to hold it for a while, baby. You don't get to change it weekly like that.
I might.
That's it. Anyway,
Oh,
it starts with desire. What do you want? What are you willing to give to get it? I want to ask that question, and I really want all of you to answer it for yourself.
The 3 questions that I ask every new client and prospective client is, what do you want? What do you have? And what will you give?
Sometimes you have to give up sleep. Oh my gosh. One of the things that convicted my spirit this week, I watched a video about Gary Vee.
From 7 p.m. to 2 a.m.?
Yes. It convicted my spirit. He was talking about
tremendously
work. And it made me question, am I working hard enough? And then he started talking about whatever we doing during our days. Okay, we still got between 7 p.m. and 2 a.m. to build our business. You can work from 7 p.m. until 2 a.m. That's 8 hours. What do we normally do with those hours? 7 p.m. to 2 a.m.
Yes, and we get to realize that we live in a universal time zone now that we have the internet.
I could work the hours. I was thinking, man, that's really work. If you worked Demona DeBrew, if you worked your business 7 p.m. until 2 a.m. in a focused way, just working on your business, when you can't call them, after 9 o'clock, you're not calling them, but you're still building, you're marketing, you're prospecting, you're doing all these kinds of things.
Well, you can call them if you begin to expand your vision to include international.
And West Coast and all that, different time zones.
Australia.
Yes.
It's a whole day ahead. It's tomorrow.
Yep.
It's literally tomorrow.
I could call someone in New Zealand at 1 a.m. my time, because I want to speak there.
So by expanding your mindset, you can begin to expand your space, your world, your experience, your reality.
Richard Armstrong says, I do love your hair, Lisa. Truly different, and it really suits you. I do believe my wife has a pretty enough face that any hairstyle is going to work. However,
as long as it's blonde.
However, she can go from hair, even more hair than this, bigger hair than this, to bald head and still be pretty to me.
Aww, but thank you for permission.
But I want to get used to something too, though. Sometimes quality of life is more important. Working smart is better than working hard. Find balance. Mm-hmm. Even that, my thinking on that concept, Richard, has changed over the years. I think people who seek out to only work smarter instead of harder, I think the only form that really works is working smart and hard. Smart and hard. It's not smart, not hard. It's smart and hard. I think we replace that not hard with the word and hard is what you need to make it work.
Instead of either or. Hey, Angela, good morning, Amanda Warfield. Whenever I see the name Warfield, I think of one of my favorite long time ago comedians, Marsha Warfield.
I know Marsha Warfield.
Do you know her? You like that?
Yes, I like her.
I liked her. I much liked her.
She was on Night Court for years. Larry. She was also a stand-up comedian, a great stand-up comedian.
I liked her stand-up. Mm-hmm. I didn't much care for her on Night Court. I didn't like the character, I don't think.
She did because it paid her for years.
Yes, and I'm sure she liked it. I didn't much care for the character. It wasn't until I saw her in stand-up that I actually liked her at all.
She was good.
Yeah, she was good.
And you know she's good because the way other comedians respected her game. They gave her a lot of respect for her craft, her art. Quality of life is more important. We read that already.
She was, her favorite joke, and I can still remember, my favorite joke of hers was, Magic Johnson was in the audience.
I knew it. She wanted to climb Magic Johnson.
And sit there.
She wanted to climb on Magic Johnson.
Climb to the top of Magic Johnson and sit there.
Now, Magic Johnson's 6'8", okay?
Yeah, it didn't matter how, he didn't have to be 6'8". It was the sitting at the top that was the fun part.
Sabrina Huff, wait a minute, Richard. Both are a paradox as one cannot function without the other. I'm with you on that, Richard.
Yes.
Sabrina Huff, wow. Great conversation on expanding business reach. For a parent's point of view, I am expanding to international students that want to come to the USA and study, which is a natural progression, I think, for Sister Sabrina. We are so proud of you, Sabrina.
Yes.
Your daily walk, your daily talk, your daily goals, the way you move forward, the way you're willing to... See? What are you willing to give? Sabrina's willing to give her time, energy, effort. She's willing to go.
Bill says that is some shattering the box thinking there.
Outside the box thinking gives us access to endless possibilities.
Listen, when I worked for IBM, I was assigned, I can't remember the name of the client right now.
But you had clients.
But that client was in Australia. And because they were in Australia, IBM didn't care that it was time that I should be asleep. This was when my client was awake. And so for 5 years, I had no Christmas, no New Year, no because it had already happened there.
Right.
So I was the day after, I couldn't have my day. But I did that for my company.
After, they've already took the day
They already
off,
had Christmas yesterday.
So on your day, Christmas, they've already finished it, but you still got to service them.
Yes, I still had to service them. And so, and they didn't care if their Monday was my Sunday. None of that mattered. But that was a sacrifice that I was willing to make for that client, for that job. For that job. How much more now would I be willing to make those sacrifices for myself? Hey, Jonesy.
Richard Brown,
or is it
your arm
Jones?
sharp. I am focusing on quality as the rest will fall into place.
Amen. And that's the good thing about being an entrepreneur is you get to decide what your goals are for your business and your lifestyle.
It starts with desire. What do you want? I'm really believing the more we even think about this, the more clear we are into what it is that we actually want. To give ourselves a beacon to guide towards.
Absolutely.
What do we really want?
Absolutely.
You know? And then when it comes to money accumulation, we get paid in direct proportion to the demand for what we offer. What you're offering, is there a demand for it? Or can you tweak it in such a way that there is a demand?
I love this. Richard just shared with us what he's working on right now in the UK. I just finished my laughing yoga course. It is always laughter infused in my yoga classes because there's lots of farting and and lots of falling whenever I go to yoga.
Laughing yoga course. I love the title.
Mixed with meditation and NLP. I am starting a laughter and relaxation clubs here in the UK.
I love it.
I love that.
I love the whole concept.
Laughter and relaxation because
yoga.
they do go together.
Neuro-linguistic programming.
There's lots of
language
farts in yoga.
The way we use our language to think. I love it. But the demand for what you do is where it starts. Okay? You're going to get paid direct proportion to the demand for what you do. And can you define
and the
what it
uniqueness
is?
Of it.
Can you define what it is that the market wants or demanding? Or tweak it till it can? Your ability to do what you do. Are you good at it? And can you get good at it or get better at it? And the difficulty in replacing you. Can they replace you with just anybody? No. Okay.
No.
The demand for what you do, your ability to do it, and the difficulty in replacing you. And I'm getting this from Earl Nightingale.
Dr. Deborah says, I had to do that sometimes when I worked at Special Olympics International, work off hours for international offices. Now, will I do that for myself? I need to get busy.
That's the point, a large point of what Lisa and I do for our life's work, is to ask enough of the right questions that people answer it like that. Like it did for me, Gary Vee did, and made me think. I even had a conversation with my wife. I was like, baby, am I working hard enough? Am I working hard enough? I mean, I could be doing this because we get into, and she did a great job of defining it. Momentum, how it works. You gotta come down the hill, and when you're coming down the hill, you want to come down kind of fast because your vehicle needs the momentum to get up the next hill, right? Mm-hmm. If you come down slow like that right there, and sometimes if you're hitting on the brakes as you're going up, you're retarding the momentum that your car needs. Making it harder. But there is some momentum. There's something she used roller coasters, and I paraphrased it with cars and her thing. That was really good, lady, too.
Thank you. Laughter and relaxation yoga, very interesting concept from Sabrina to Richard. And Bill says, on my current journey, I am untangling other people's desires within my desires. Answering the simple and difficult question of what do I want is a daily exercise.
It is, and it's a worthy
exercise.
Yes,
it absolutely is a worthy exercise. What do you want? I have been challenged with my own challenge about what I see for my business in the future. Not our business, but the Lisa Santiago part, not the Empowerment Duo part, the Lisa Santiago part, and what that looks like for me, and what I feel like I need in order to accomplish that. And I'm still kind of hung up on how you responded to what I said yesterday.
On the way there?
I don't know if it was there or
in the
back,
car.
whichever one we were in the car.
I think because I said it harshly, that I didn't say it with a harsh tone.
Good morning,
what
Brother
I said didn't sound pretty about. I felt like the way you were describing it was, you were saying to me, it sounded like you were trying to hold on to your fears, is what I heard.
I thought I was trying to expose them and not hold on to them.
I know, but it came across like that to me, and that's
that's what I'm trying. But I don't think that that's the case. I think that may be your interpretation, but I'm not trying to hold on to my fears, nor am I trying to use my fears as an excuse. I am trying to confront them, or not trying. I am confronting them, and here is what it is that I am confronting. I'm confronting the fact that I know what God showed me. He showed me on a very large stage. He showed me in front of lots and lots of people, compelling them to combine their spiritual power with their faith and their beliefs to move into the place that they were predestinated to be. Now, the person that I saw on that stage did not look like this person right now. It looked like me, like this Lisa is her face and it's her, her style and all those things. But it was a lot more of a muscular me. It was a lot more of a smaller me, a more toned me, and a rock star me. And I think that by being so accepting and being so almost the poster child for love yourself where you are and love yourself in whatever state you're in and all that stuff, that has actually been the hiding place that has not forced me out of the comfort zone. Good morning, Anthony Skinner.
Good morning, Brother Marcus Blackwell. Richard Armstrong, we did not go to bed angry.
No, we weren't angry.
But I think that's one of the strengths, and she very eloquently was very transparent right there, Lisa. She was very transparent right there. Maybe more so than you thought you was going to be. So that's a very transparent statement you made. But one of the things we were doing when we had the conversation and then misinterpreted, we talked it out. Mm-hmm. I really believe the older I get, the more and more I'm coming to the place to believe that a lot of the revelations of our life we can't discover on our own. We need some help. We need someone else to bounce something off of, or coach or mentor, because I can't see myself in all the facets. Like right, if I'm not looking in the mirror, can I really see my face? Mm-hmm. If you're not looking in the mirror, you can't, and that mirror can be another person. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So it's value in talking these things out, and that's all we were doing. Anthony Skinner says, "You were so anointed this weekend." and she's talking about Lisa. Lisa spoke at their event on Saturday, and she was anointed. Martha Rushing set the stage.
Absolutely, she was amazing. But Lady brought that joker home, Jack.
And Lady Skinner, Yvonne Skinner, was also amazing and transparent and strong.
Absolutely.
She stood flat-footed and told her truth.
Absolutely. And, Anthony had to come in there and drop the knowledge.
And
Anthony Skinner came in there and dropped the knowledge.
And he says, power couple, king and queen. But you ain't want me to bring word, though. So that's all right.
We had a really great time. It was awesome.
It was
Some
a great
amazing
event.
People.
Yes.
Absolutely fantastic people. And I love being connected to it. It's been, we've known them about as long as we've known each other.
I think so.
Because Anthony was the first time that we actually, I think Anthony was the first person that we went out to from our business world and interacted as a couple.
Went out to dinner with them one night.
We went out to dinner.
We went to a workshop, or we did a workshop.
Something with Anthony, I can't remember.
I did a radio interview on his show. He used to have a show, Dollars and Cents or something like that? Dollars and Cents Radio.
Yeah, I think so.
And they interviewed me twice. And but one night after the workshop, we all went to get sushi together. Sushi 101 here in Charlotte. Mm-hmm. I think that's what it was.
I love Sushi 101.
Yeah, we do. Because we big sushi eaters. Mm-hmm. But we don't go too long in between our sushi.
And we went out to dinner with him. We talked business. We sat there business and professionally, whatever. And then we left the restaurant. This guy held my hand.
You getting those things mixed up?
No, I'm not. You keep on. I was like, not ready to let the world know.
You get that mixed up.
No.
The time you're talking about was City Kitchen uptown when we held hands going back to the car, and the people behind us was like, oh, yeah.
Oh.
That's what you're talking about.
Yes, but Anthony was the first one. That's right. Anthony says that's when we discovered you guys were getting married. We didn't know we were getting married at Sushi 101.
No, we didn't.
We didn't know we were getting married until December the 24th or 25th.
It was Christmas
Eve.
It was Christmas Eve.
Eve.
Christmas Eve of that year I proposed to her.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Dr. Deborah says the event this weekend was amazing. Absolutely. Absolutely. Richard said that's the beauty of mentors. Sometimes we need different opinions of our loved ones, as wife and husband are so emotionally involved. So I also get the opinion of a third party, so I can analyze the information and make better informed decisions. Absolutely. Anthony Sienna, yeah, at least a couple. Yeah, I think that was it. We had that was the first time that he knew, or we officially let anybody know.
Look,
that
William
we were a
Brown,
couple.
this is really interesting. He says, sometimes confronting my fears feels like holding on to my fears. I totally get it. Loving who I currently am, time, and also embracing the person I am discovering. Wow. I think that's what was going on in the car. Mm-hmm. You know, you weren't holding on to your fears. No, you were confronting them publicly with your husband.
Yes.
And the way I heard it, you know, is why I said what I said.
But it didn't make me mad. It actually empowered me, because, and this is another area of growth, I have to say, being confronted by someone who misunderstands your truth, if that makes you angry, instead of allowing you to own that maybe it needs to be articulated differently, then it's possible that you have not yet fully embraced your truth. Because if it's true, it can't be shaken.
And if you can't
give a damn about what you think or what it is.
If you can't explain it to a 4-year-old, that means, according to Einstein, you don't fully understand it yet. The only thing that does is gives you a check. Gives you a check.
That's all. It was a check. That's what it was. Okay, let me re-articulate first to myself, because like for a moment I was like, well, maybe, and then I was like, no. It was only a half a second. This time, in the past, I could have been swayed by the comment. That's not what you meant. What you meant was this. I'm like, nah. I know exactly what I meant. I'm not running from this. I'm here.
Over the years, Lisa, you've taught me that you prefer me to tell you what I really hear, what I really believe.
Because we don't speak the same language all the time. Right. And just like when English is your second language, sometimes the nuance of a word is misreceived. Because there's not an exact word in one language to another language that can be translated. But the same is true in English of two individual people who have lived their lives independently and have came upon understandings of words in different ways that we might agree, but if we spend more time disagreeing than clarifying, we'll never know.
Yep. So I've said some stuff to her that really was truthful, the way I heard it, the way I felt about it, and you received it in such a way that made me think that she prefers for me to just be straight and honest about what I'm feeling.
And let me help you to understand me, and then you help me to understand you. Precious, go ahead.
Yes, the key to choosing you is being honest with you from right where you are in order to do your homework and apply the lessons that will level you up in yourself.
Level up, level up.
Just like school, that which we learn and apply leads us to the next grade.
Absolutely.
It's time to get our master's degree in us. My new campaign for the rest of the year is It's Assignment Time. #assignment time.
Amen.
Thank you, Precious.
Anthony Skinner says, my wife and I talked about fear this morning. That fear helps us to make important decisions.
Richard Armstrong, man, woman, talking is complicated.
It is. And it really is.
He's laughing, crying.
But it's real.
Because it's hilarious.
It is.
There's been so many comedians that made their whole careers about how men and women are different.
Absolutely.
And interactions with them.
But we're willing to embrace the fact that may be true. Like, it's not always true. And sometimes it can be frustrating. Like, you're hungry? I could eat. Like, yes. What the hell does that mean? Does that mean that you would like you're hungry enough to eat if someone else cooked for you?
Or do you want to go somewhere?
Do you want to go somewhere? Or whatever? What does it really mean? But you could make that into an argument, or you could decide, to try to understand what that really means.
Dave Chappelle says, whenever his wife says to him, David, we need to have a talk. And his mind goes, he can't say it out loud, but he's like, scream, damn it! Because he knows that means we got to talk about something that he did wrong. It shouldn't be that way.
It shouldn't. And I think that what's good is we do talk even when the talk is not good, bad, or like we talk just for no reason.
Yeah, and we also don't want to harbor anything.
No, we don't. We try not to hold on to stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anthony Skinner, wife, and I talk about fear. It helps. Richard Armstrong, I love different strokes. What you on about, Willis? What you talking about, Willis?
What you talking about, Willis?
What you talking about, Willis?
Yes, different strokes, rules.
And that has become into the vernacular of our country. It's 9:57.
Oh, wow. We had a great show today, you guys. Thank you so much for all of your connections and communication. Now, we do have some things coming up locally here on July the 18th. I really, really, really want you, if you have a teenager in your life that has been interested.
Between 13 and 18.
Mm-hmm, between 13 and 18. I will make some exceptions up to 22, 23. But
or down to 12?
If they're mature,
yes.
Down to 12.
Mm-hmm.
But if they're interested in writing, publishing, or producing.
Or speaking.
We have communications. That's a good way to put it. Communications. We have a hands-on workshop on July the 18th from 12 noon until 4 p.m. And we will be having them go through the process of creating a talk, writing a story, producing a video, setting up the stage, presenting. They'll have lots of fun that day. We are looking for some more sponsors.
And this will be free to them.
It's free to them. It's absolutely free to the teams.
It's called Use Your Outside Voice. It's a way that we can give and teach and serve an audience that can't necessarily pay us, that 13 to 18-year-old group. But we want to bless them and use your outside voice in speaking, communicating, writing, staging, offering, all that kind of stuff. And it's going to be a phenomenal workshop.
Absolutely, absolutely. And because I have not yet updated the website, the early bird offer for the Empowerment Myrtle Beach Retreat is still available until the end of today.
9:59, maybe.
If I'm ready. So if you want to participate with us at the Myrtle Beach Empowerment Retreat in August 31st and to September the 2nd, please go to the link that will be in the description and register.
William Brown says I was. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was working on a chapter of my Living Beyond Labels book. I wrote that the main reason why we have trouble communicating is because we don't know what label we are talking about and which label is listening. Go.
This is LisaSantiagoMcNeill.
And I am Brian Keith McNeill.
And this is Let's Talk About It on ESPTV7 on the SIBN Network, iHeart, iTunes, and right here on Facebook Live.
And remember that your life is not a scrimmage game. There is no Martyrs Hall of Fame. Time, this beaster, takes its toll. And for all of us, every day really is the Super Bowl. So God bless you and go forward and live your Super Bowl life today.
And remember that you have been blessed by the blessor to be a blessing. Permission to be amazing is already granted. And today is Monday. Start your week out with some sex.
Sabrina, we got your question. She says, what's expected of the sponsors?
I'll send you the link.
Clear, and we'll make it more clear throughout the week.
Yep, but I will send you the link.
Peace.